Be me. Meet God or Gabriel before I was born and unique X2. Realize how brutal the world is at 4. Embody the sin of wrath I think. Play the game of life. See everything. Beyond annoyed. Can change reality since 2020. 4chan calls me nobody because of a video game reason. Realize life is a war between God, Satan and man. Realize that not everyone has free will. Realize things are complicated and it's unbelievably hard to do the right thing in a complex world. Use my gift in revenge at first. God humbled me even though I beat Satan. War still goes on. That's what I call it. The only thing God has ever told me is you're just people. Play the game of life. Get everything. Get family. Get truth. Get dream. Get peak. Get not needing anyone. Not sure if I'll be remembered. Not sure if anything really, it's up to God. Be me. 10 years old, unrestricted internet access. See Happy Tree Friends. Think it's the funniest shit ever. Get bored of it in about a day. Forget about it completely. Look at it more than a decade later. Painfully unfunny, pathetically obvious Luciferian psyop. No actual humor whatsoever, all jokes are just explicit gore, death, sadism, and suffering. Deliberately presented in the style of children's media. Engineered to require minimal verbal skills to comprehend the plot as most action is visual. Color palette as well as visual design is extremely saturated, kitsch, incredibly flashy and attention-grabbing. Liturgically associates childlike joy with agony in an almost Pavlovian manner. Was created well before hair trigger demonetization, age gating, and deboosting. Was easily accessible to young children and also quite popular on YouTube. IRC. Predates the Elsagate debacle by over a decade. Was created in an era when there was much less scrutiny applied to online content. Name of parent company which produced it is 6-Point Harness. Their logo is completely red and has a seatbelt buckle resembling a demon tail and or penis poking through the middle of the 6. What if the violent edgy flash animations of the early 2000s really were straight up produced by metaphysical forces of evil? Be me. Sleeping. Sleep paralysis demon comes to visit. Crawls up to my side. Starts eating my arm. I can't see what Hess doing but I hear it. Hess down to the bone. Can hear his teeth grinding against my bone. I start talking to him. Once I'm free I'm gonna fuck you up dude. You're fucking done. Start focusing really hard on moving. All my spirit force is going into me moving. Finally get free. He backs off. Full sprint and lunge towards him. He disappears. I'm on the ground now in pain after hitting the floor. Almost had him too. So I was watching some scary call videos and got to thinking if any of you ever had a call go wrong, be that a prank call or a scary call in general. I only got one but scared me to the bone when it happened. Be me. Around 13 watching prank call videos. Watch prank video and think I can do it too. Download this app that helped me mask my phone number since I didn't know how to private number back then. Went to a random number, dude picks up some guy in his mid-20s. I say some tard shit and he gets confused so I end the call. Think how I am so funny. Trying to find next victim of my bad pranks. Phone rings. Same number I just pranked. Pick up. I remember looking at the phone real quick since for 20 seconds nothing came out of the other end. Woman TTS voice on and starts reading out my name, where I live, who my parents are and what they will do to me. Never touched prank calling after that. Be me. About the age of 4. Sitting on couch with my mom. Watching TV. See a kid from the corner of my eye. Turn my head and see him. He was a mixture of purple, blue and red. He turns his head to me. He waves. I wave back. He heads out the door and disappears. Mom asked me who I am waving to. Tell her. She shits herself. Be me. Watching some YouTube thing about Bosnian pyramids. Decide to visit a paranormal discussion board at the Rapa Nui head carving site. First thing I see. Thread by some gay queer homosexual about some pro-gay bullshit. Load up opizafaggot.gif. Type out reply. But I've actually been dead for 6 years. I'm in purgatory. Forced to read retarded bullshit by gay butt-sexing queers for all eternity. Be me. Ladybug Queen Aphid. Need to make this guy bust real bad. Contact my Iranian-Mexican connection on the black market deep web top secret internet. Hire a hitman. Tell him the target and location and the details. He gets offended and says he only kills people, he doesn't make them bust. Whole plan ruined. I can't believe I transitioned just for this. Be me. Pop into public toilet for a shit. Hear a moaning sound in the cubicle next to me. A tumescent cock materializes in the cubicle wall, quivering with excitement. I reach out tentatively, it has substance, and so I begin to explore it with growing excitement. Suddenly, a jet of ectoplasm spurts in my face. Shocked, I clean my face, and hasten to find out if anyone's in the next cubicle. It's empty. Now I have AIDS. Be me, like 12 or less. Be kinda scared of the dark, even more since I see very bad without glasses, so paralalia often helps see even more. Enter my room fully dark. See something demon-like, probably just clothes, looking at me on the other side of the bed. I take courage and literally give him the middle finger. He immediately and visibly returns the middle finger to me. Visible_confusion.png. LMAO. I always had paranormal experiences, but I think this one of the funniest ones. Then I turned on the lights and it was obviously just clothes, but I literally saw how a middle finger elevated from it in the shadows. LMAO LOLXD.